Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 2 of Best Assaults for Annihilation. We have yet to rank the number 2 assault for Annihilation, and you might not know, but it is Martello, the Bob assault. Martello is definitely a top 2 assaults contender for Annihilation. In my opinion, the Brazilian operator Martello is literally Annihilation only assault. What makes him so special for Annihilation is his ability. In Annihilation, it's all about doing quick kills and executing your opponents as fast as possible. In Annihilation, it's all about killing your opponents as quick as possible and executing them for more points. And you get for each execution 2 points. That's where his chop ability comes in handy. Running above dead bodies, pressing Q, and not being stuck in an execution animation with other operators. Speaking of, you feel free to copy my build here, besides one upgrade. During my playtest, Martello was slightly bugged. It was his level 15 upgrade. It is supposed to be 30 HP restoration upon execution. Unfortunately, before his recent fix, he got 30 HP for a normal weapon kill. So his proper build is this here. Executing an enemy using an ability applies the special trait effect chosen for level 6 upgrade. Coming back here, level 6 upgrades have 3 paths. We can go for an additional damage boost for 15 seconds when we execute somebody. We can get 40 additional shield. We can get sprint speed. Not sprint speed. We can get stamina usage reduction for sprinting. I went for shield. Running here this upgrade or this for more HP, you need to do the actual execution animation to get one of these buffs. But when you upgrade level 15 upgrade for the chop ability, you don't need to use your normal execution animation. You can just use your ability on your opponents. That means free 40 shield for each executed enemy with your chop ability, which has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Unfortunately, his assault rifle is not great. It's comparable to Starcutter, but worse. His assault rifle has less accuracy and a weird, jumpy horizontal recoil here and there. A really strong pistol, but you barely use pistols in this game anyway. His special gear is a ram to flank people. You can destroy walls and cover. It stuns people behind cover. You can hit directly people and stun them. This is a level 14 upgrade, where you can go for an additional armor plate, or you can go for a stun on your opponent. Many don't know your base RAM applies disoriented, slowed, and suppressed. And I figured suppressed, disoriented, and slowed is more than enough. You don't need the stun effect. So I decided to go with the armor plate, making him chunkier, allowing him to survive during gunfights even better. So speaking of survivability, my skill build is definitely sprint speed for him. He's a slow operator when it comes to sprinting. A really great strafe speed already, 4 meters as cap. No need to go for more. I went for internal reserves. Internal reserves, as here again, are from bones, which allows you to regen a lot of stamina when you reach a minimum amount. Means you can keep running and gunning in this game. Speaking of weapon systems, I personally prefer heavy barrel. I don't mind his recoil. I have an issue with his spread. So if you guys don't enjoy the increased recoil while having 10% plus damage, you might go with spread reduction. It might help you very well in specific gunfights. Yet, for me personally, it's heavy barrel because his outgoing damage is just not enough. And speaking of outgoing damage, I'm not running counterattack here. It was a test build, it's not worth. You need to take your ability into consideration. On his build, I'm running Blood Rage. Blood Rage recovers 100 stamina and 30 HP upon execution, and it works gladly together with Chop ability. You don't need to apply the long ass execution animation on your opponents. You can just press Q, kill them in a one shot on ground, and keep running. Altogether, 30 HP, 100 stamina recovery, and a 40 HP shield makes you pain in the ass to fight, because you're one of these guys who are constantly keeping their HP up. Well, yet again, his weapon damage holds him back, and yes, of course, he's exposed to his opponents. You need to run up the dead body and execute it to get all the buffs going. Sometimes you will get killed while doing so. That's why I prefer Sly for Annihilation more than him. Sly can at least heal herself while being out of combat and apply her Q button on his opponents. Meanwhile, Martello needs to get close and personal. Whatsoever reason, close and personal, his weapon is definitely not designed for close encounters. It's not enough DPS to counter any of their assaults. But yet again, Heavy Barrel helps you out very well in close engagements. He's great strafe speed, normal movement speed, you can boost it up here for sprint speed. Makes him actually a really strong operator for Annihilation. In any other game modes like Showdown or Ranked, Martello is completely useless. So Martello is one of the top 2 assaults for you to go for in Annihilation. And for people who don't have bones for the internal reserve skill, I would have gone for Snug Fit, even in Annihilation. And if you find yourself still too often out of stamina, you might go instead for Subdermal Meldonium, where you get 210 stamina back when your body armor gets destroyed. But for a 60 amount of body armor, it's not as effective. You might die before your armor gets destroyed. But yet again, this is the best build for him. Keep in mind, Blood Rage is your way to go. 30 HP, 100 stamina. With his chop ability, 40 shield. The reason why Martello is not great in other game modes like Showdown and Hacking. In Hacking, you encounter a heavily fortified team defending their objectives. It is hard to get in as Martello since you're lacking in DPS and any openers. All other counterparts assaults have flashbangs or grenades, C4 and other special gear which can apply range damage. Meanwhile, Martello has nothing to open up a lane or put pressure on your opponent. All he has is a weapon, which is inaccurate and low DPS. Headshot damage is absolutely horrifically bad. And you might go for Tungsten Bullet if you are great at headshotting people. But Martello has definitely nothing to offer on the attacking side. Even on Showdown, I don't see a great usage of him. Other than flanking, but it only works against like low-level skilled players. Where you can flank them successfully. In higher tier lobbies, encountering tryhards and stronger operators, stronger people, you will have a hard time on Martello.
Earn points by eliminating the enemy. Score 30 points before the enemy team does. Good luck.
Shit! They got me! Enemy support!
resources available. Get them before your enemy.
Enemy mark. Grenade! Take cover! Gunner taken out! They got me!
Heads up, enemy!
Gunner taken out!
Thanks.
Grenade! Grenade! Hostile spotted. Hostile spotted. Enemy medic. Marksman, get the top.
Your team has gained half the points. Keep it up.
Medic sighted. I'm wounded. We need you.
Tango spotted.
Tango spotted. They're taking a slide.
Tracking him.
Victory is within your grasp. Stay focused.
Enemy medic!
Enemy support!
I need a medic.
Victory is yours. Great job.